Hey everyone, it's me Gavin, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into part 2 of Boom the Ghost in Goddess of Victory NIKKE, our summer event which is currently ongoing. We are pretty much going to be going for the brand new character, the SSR character that was introduced in this half of the patch, who is Elig Boom and Shock. We already have Dorothy Serendipity, and you guys seen how those pulls turned out in the first video, right? I won't go there, but all I'm saying is I hope you guys have better luck than I did. But anyway, I'm very excited to check out this second half to the story. This is your spoiler warning. We will be going through the entirety of it within this video, as always. And if you guys are new to the channel, I would highly encourage you to please give the video a thumbs up, and then also consider subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory NIKKE content. But with that being said, let's dive into it. Alright, so as you guys can see here, we've got the limited time pickup recruitment for SSR Elig Boom and Shock. She is an attacker unit who strengthens the attack power of herself and her allies by capturing ghosts possessing the enemy, and upon casting her burst skill, she is capable of dealing significant damage using the ghost she captured. So very interesting. Of course, you guys know her weapon is a vacuum of sorts, right? The BFG. It operates as a minigun, surprisingly, and it is a water code unit, of course, missileless. This is our summer iteration, limited time, will not be added to the standard pool, something to keep in mind, right? And of course, we've got all of our other banners here, and then just in case you guys didn't watch to the end of the previous one, I did end up actually getting the purchases to work with red flavor, so that's fantastic. Anywho, we are here, we are ready, all kinds of new updates, right? You can see all the different little icons here, all the indicators that there are new stuff going on within this. We've also got a new banner from what I'm aware of, right? We've got Elig Boom and Shock right there, as we just covered. Dude, that burst animation is wild. Unfortunately, I am tapped for resources, as you guys can tell. But as is customary, we will do one 10 pull, the only 10 pull that I can currently afford. Here it is. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we get it right. Hopefully. Please. Please luck me on my side this time. Please. Oh, man. Off. There it is. No Elig Boom and Shock, unfortunately. But again, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why there's a new symbol. Oh, it's because of the advise, because there's new encounters that we have over in the advise section, right? Okay, so Commander's Room, check that out if you guys want to cover it. Unfortunately, again, we do not have Elig Boom and Shock, but I ain't having that, not for this video. We gotta have her, she's too good. So I'm going in here and I'm spending my resources for you guys, okay? Vouchers, I should know the icon. And if you guys can tell, I've got Dorothy Serendipity. I made sure that I got her max limit break as well. I did that after the fact, which is why I don't have any gems left. But there you go, look, we got her. Wow, first 10 pull. Yep, I mean first single pull. That's definitely what happened. It's not recorded for anybody to dispute at all. But anyways, there she is. We're going to go and throw her into the synchro divisor really quickly, and then we'll dive into the second part of the story for Boom the Ghosts, which I've been thoroughly enjoying, I ain't gonna lie. Really like to see how things are going to unfold with the last scene. I'm not going to try to spoil anything just yet, but the most previous scene that happened, the end of the story 1 event, right? Very open-ended, and something that I'm looking for some sort of follow-up to, which I'm going to assume that we're going to get. If you guys have not caught up, I would highly encourage you to do so that way, you know, you're not spoiled with this one. Go watch the previous video if you haven't played through everything yet. And if you have played through everything, then kudos to you. You are ready, you are prepared for this video. So, we are going to dive into it now. I don't need to throw any equipment or anything on Elig yet. I will do that once we get back into the little event over here. Again, standard stuff, all kinds of new packages and everything to purchase over in the shop if you want to do so. And then there's more than likely all kinds of other rewards and everything. There's login bonus, login stamps, and all that stuff. The whole brand new mini game, BFG cleanup, which is really fun. And honestly, I had a competition with my wife playing this game, and I will say that she completely destroyed my score. Literally within like the first 2 or 3 tries, I think. She just obliterated my score, and that's the one that's posted here on my account currently. So thanks, Ash. I really appreciate it. Anyways, last spoiler alert. We're running in story 2 right now for Boom the Ghost. There was a really neat thing that you guys pointed out as well in the comments about like clicking on Eleg in the splash image and seeing how it changes into like that real Doom-esque looking title screen, right? I wonder if there's anything like that in this one. So I'm curious. I'm just gonna click around a little bit just to see. Doesn't seem like it from what I can tell, but maybe it's only once we actually enter. So let's hit enter. No, okay, so maybe there's nothing interactive with this one, and it makes sense because, I mean, you know, Eleg is Eleg, and she likes to install Boom on everything, so maybe that's just like a little Easter egg, right? Again, cool. I like the design of like the boat just kind of going off across the little title card here. We've got our reward boosted units as well, so we will make our team comprised of Tove, who I don't have the outfit for yet. That's a mission pass one, I believe. We've got a burst 2 unit. Do we have a burst 2? We got Delta. Oh wait, dude, she's literally right in front of me, Senti. I did not purchase this pass yet either. I've been running a little bit short on funds, but I'm going to pick it up before it ends. We will throw in our mainstay character right here, the front and center unit, who's going to be Eleg, Boom, and Shock, Dorothy, Serendipity, and of course we will throw in the red flavor version of Rappy Red Hood. There, that's our team. We're comprised. We're ready to go. Let's go and experience the rest of the story together, right? Story 2. Dude, super excited.
Welcome aboard the luxury cruise ship Utopia.
Right, so this is the Captain Ghost, the projection that we got to see in the last chapter, right?
It has been some time since I've encountered dear passengers like yourselves.
It's very strange though for a projection to be like almost aware.
Please wait a moment. Oh my. The ship's facilities are currently operating at less than 10% capacity.
10% capacity?
I intended on offering you a drink, but it appears I will be unable to do so. I apologize.
I mean, I wouldn't mind one, is all I'm saying.
A hologram?
That is correct, dear passengers. I'm Alfred, the central AI controlling the luxury cruise ship Utopia.
And yeah, I know, hologram projection, same thing. Tomato.
For greater convenience and visibility, I physically manifest myself as a hologram. If I may be permitted to boast, all the equipment on board the Utopia is managed by augmented reality holograms. We prioritize the comfort of our passengers above all else. Therefore, everything on this ship is equipped with its own AI system.
So it almost makes you wonder if this is more of like a themed cruise then, right? If that's the case, if all of these holograms are literally just in place, and so it's not a haunted ship, right? It's got to be themed. People must have to like book a haunted cruise, and this is the ship they get, the Utopia.
Such as opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off, and covering passengers with a blanket or cooking meals.
Nifty.
What? How are holograms even capable of that? They're intangible objects.
A terrific question, dear passengers.
Then how are they also able to throw steel crates at us?
Allow me to explain by showing you an example of how I can open and close the door. The door itself is electronically controlled, while a well-timed holographic projection simultaneously acts out the motion of opening or closing the door. The synchronization is applied to everything else as well. This gives the appearance of the hologram serving the passengers and fulfilling any needs they have.
So what does that mean for the crates? Are they like spring-loaded or something?
It's a unique feature of the Utopia which makes passengers feel truly attended to, and we're quite proud of it.
What about transporting objects? Can the holograms do that?
Technically speaking, no. Utopia is outfitted with countless rails and small launch ports, creating an efficient transport network throughout the ship. In rare cases where objects need to be sent to passengers, the items are physically launched, while the holograms perform a throwing motion to match the timing.
And there's the explanation we were looking for.
Are holograms free to move around the ship?
Unfortunately, that is not possible, dear passengers.
And this also clarifies why they seem like they were contained to a certain area, right?
Each hologram is assigned a designated service area and cannot leave it.
All the explanations, literally everything, is just coming right out in the open for clarity.
That explains why they all seemed like moribund spirits.
Since you're the main AI, can you control the other holograms?
Of course. I am a hologram made for that purpose.
I see. So the central AI calls the shots for all the other AI systems.
I wonder, is that like also kind of how the Ark operates with NIKKE?
Could you possibly do something about the holograms crowding around the lower deck?
Those are the holograms in charge of maintaining and servicing all facilities aboard the ship.
I love how she still has that little like hint of fear still left in her, right?
They are meant to assist passengers, so if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to them.
They were throwing steel crates at us.
Surprising. They made a complete mess of all the merchandise I'd arranged too.
Pardon? Oh, I see.
I was gonna say, is that unusual, I wonder?
It seems there might be a minor glitch in their programming. I will ensure everything returns to normal shortly. Please, wait a moment, dear passengers.
Holograms are bugging out.
Are we finally rid of the ghostly menace?
How many times do I have to tell you? Believing in ghosts is for children.
There seems to be a problem, dear passengers. I am being denied access.
So what do we do?
We gonna hack her?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but you will have to use the ship's facilities manually for the time being. I will work on resolving the issue as soon as possible.
The problem is not about using the facilities, it's that these things are attacking us.
They hurled steel crates at us.
Something's made them volatile then,
Are
right?
you sure they did not mean to offer it you as a gift?
No, they flung it with full force, intending to hit us. They were clearly trying to kill us and screaming death curses.
It didn't say anything like that, but they did intentionally throw the crates at us.
What is happening?
They must be really rattled. We weren't even addressed as dear passengers.
My apologies. I will get to the bottom of this.
This is worrying.
This cannot be. The Utopia is no longer a luxury cruise ship, but a hellish ghost vessel.
The color change. I hope it doesn't affect our captain, right?
Each area of the Utopia is managed by high-tier holograms.
There's a hierarchy?
The chef, Sisley, responsible for all the ship's cuisine.
Is this a ghost name, I wonder, or is that a NIKKE? Because that'd be a pretty good NIKKE name is all I'm saying.
The repairman, Fixy, handles maintenance and repairs.
And they sound like NIKKE names.
The maid, Neety, tends to the bedding and ensures the ship maintains a welcoming atmosphere.
I wonder.
The merchant, Celsi, overlooks all of the shops and their merchandise. The safety management officer, Detailee, handles safety on board.
I feel like now there's probably too many of them of new NIKKEs introduced, so these have to be holograms. The names sound a bit childish, don't you think?
Simple names appeal to both children and adults, dear passengers. These high-tier holograms each oversee numerous low-tier ones.
Makes them easy to identify too, though.
But now that all the high-tier AI systems are broken, the regular ones are acting on their own. This entire situation is due to the fact the high-tier holograms are not properly directing the others.
Can't you tell the high-tier holograms what to do?
Normally, yes. But remote access is currently disabled.
That's not good. Is there any other way?
If we physically connect my hologram emitters to their emitters, I will be able to return them to normal.
And how are we supposed to do that?
Go figure. It always comes down to having to do things manually. All right. We'll take your emitter and connect it to the high-tier holograms emitters. Once we do that, you'll be able to fix them?
Absolutely, dear passengers.
Alec? Now that we know the ghosts are holograms, can we just ignore them and carry on with the mission?
I'm gonna say no.
We came here to conduct research for my book. I mean, to investigate the ship's power source.
We can't do that. If the ship isn't functioning properly, any investigation would be meaningless.
That's right. This is an important mission, so we need to be extra cautious.
Yeah, totally. I just said that as a test, to make sure no one was getting sidetracked.
Sure.
Anyway, it feels like we've jumped out of a ghost story and into sci-fi.
I'm just glad that we're not dealing with the supernatural
What do you
yet.
mean? There's no such thing as ghosts, Commander. Only those with weak minds believe in such things.
You sure about that? You changed your tune awfully quick.
There's no time to waste. Let's move out. I'll take point. If we run into anything, ghosts or otherwise, tell them to come my way. Nothing can stop me.
Whatever you say.
She's got some newfound confidence right now. She knows it's not actually a ghost. Utopia Ship Kitchen.
Cooking the food, sizzle.
Is that a ratatouille? Is that a ratatouille? It's gotta be ratatouille, right?
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Fresh and hot, sizzle.
That is a ratatouille reference. 100%. It's even got like little hairs in its hands.
I take it that's the
Right?
chef, Sizzly. Doesn't look too intimidating.
Let's get in there. There's a bunch of other holograms nearby, so a fight is inevitable. But with the BFG, we've got nothing to fear.
Approaching it will be easy enough. The question is, what do we do after?
A hologram pops out from the disc Rappy is holding.
Cicely's hologram emitter should be in the center of the kitchen. If you establish a wired connection between it and my own emitter, I will be able to restore Cicely to normal in no time, dear passengers.
We just need a console cable and then we're good to go.
Okay, I'm going in.
Eleg charges forward and Rappy and I follow. A horde of holograms notice us and attack.
BFG, go boom!
Eleg quickly clears the area by sucking in the holograms with her BFG.
Cooking the food, sizzle. Fresh and hot, sizzle.
I almost feel like there needs to be a Parappa Rapper reference going on right now.
So the big boss finally appears. Sorry, but you're no match for the BFG.
Eleg commences battle with Sizzly. Meanwhile, Rappy and I sneak toward the hologram emitter on the kitchen floor. Have you got it?
Connected.
Alfred!
Commencing repair at once, dear passengers. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Cooking the food, sizzle, nice and warm.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
If anything, Sizzly's gotten stronger.
Alfred?
I'm unable to access the emitter. The command systems. How can this be? Last meal.
Dude, that is all in for the VA.
Alec,
Sizzly overpowers the BFG's suction and grabs Ellie, zapping her with electricity. Can we get a screen of that, please? Ellie trembles violently and passes out.
Alec has been possessed.
You mean electrocuted?
Warm food coming up, Sizzle.
Sizzly glares at us. At the same time, additional holograms creep back up from the floor.
Alfred, how's it coming along?
There is nothing else that can be done. You must retreat, dear passengers.
Rappy, can you get to Ellie?
I'll try.
Rappy cautiously eyes the fallen Ellie and the surrounding holograms.
It won't be easy.
Unlimited rescue!
Suddenly, Tuve rolls in, picks up Ellie, and runs out. Tuve looks back and gives us a big thumbs up.
Is she making fun of us?
I don't think so. I think she just badass and came to the rescue, that's all. Of course not. It's clearly a sign telling us not to worry. Now fall back.
Roger.
Dude, this is getting wild and out of hand. These holograms are very, very violent and they're unrestrained and they don't care. They're going to use any means necessary to take care of us, right? Whew.
She was electrocuted pretty badly. None
She
of her
passed out.
functions were affected too badly, but any longer, and it would have been a different story. Forget about malfunctions. Her brain would have been fried.
Holy crap! You mean I could have died back there?
Yes. So it would be best to keep our distance from the high-tier holograms.
So they're dishing out some high voltage.
Ugh. Okay. Mr. Alfred, something seems to be seriously wrong here.
That there is, dear passengers. All of the high-tier holograms' command patterns are limited to a single input. For Sizzly, the input is cooking.
Cooking?
Well, it is a chef, so it makes sense.
I don't know why we question that.
To only have one command pattern? No wonder this is such a mess.
Yes, dear passengers. All other commands have been blocked, save for that single input. What is strange is that I don't know how that happened. It's almost like a ghost did it.
This had a ghost. Somebody hacked the system.
A hologram talking about ghosts. Never thought I'd see the day.
What if Sizzly actually cooks? Would that help it return to normal? That's a possibility.
Cook.
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, dear passengers. I seem to have experienced a momentary system error.
What?
As the gentleman said, encouraging Sizzly to cook may help. But if such a plan fails, there's no telling what could happen.
I say we go for it anyway. Should we try to bring it some usable ingredients?
It would hardly be able to cook if we didn't. The entire reason it's been unable to cook all this time is because there aren't any ingredients left for it to use.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's gone haywire.
Do we try to catch some fish?
All right. Let's try and gather some ingredients for it to use.
Soon after, Rappy is holding the ingredients we gathered.
Am I the one going in?
Yep, after all, that's not a ghost, and even if it was, you're not afraid of ghosts.
That's right. I'm not scared of ghosts. And that isn't a ghost anyway.
I thought we were gonna get a repeat line, the whole, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Still, just in case, I would like one more person to come along with me as backup.
Me?
I'll go with you.
Thanks for volunteering, Ellie.
You already got electrocuted once and you're going back for more.
Huh?
Do you enjoy getting shocked?
No. I like playing with electricity, but I don't like being electrocuted.
Oh, got it. My bad. All right. Let's go. Alec, you take the lead.
Okay.
Rappy and Ellie cautiously approach Sizzly with the ingredients in hand. For some reason, the other holograms do not pursue them. Sizzly, however, slowly moves towards Rappy and Elig.
It's moving.
It's coming right for us!
If it shows any signs of aggression, we pull back.
This way!
Sizzly points at a cutting board lying on the table. Rappy and Elig, both quaking with fear, place the ingredients on the cutting board.
Cooking the food, sizzle. Warm meal, sizzle.
Suddenly, the kitchen lights up. The other holograms set up tools, ignite burners, and start boiling water. Sizzly starts to move quickly and begins cooking. We silently watch Sizzly and the other holograms glide about as if in a well-coordinated dance. Soon after, the dazzling display of cooking is finished. An array of plates are laid on the table for us.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. A delicious meal for you.
It's boiled wieners! Looks a bit plain to me.
Are we going to try it or not?
I'm a bit hesitant.
What's wrong with a boiled wiener?
As a survival expert, I'm well trained in differentiating what's edible and what isn't.
And? What's the conclusion?
I'll try it first.
There you go. Get that glizzy.
How do you determine what you can and can't eat?
If you eat it and get sick, it's not edible. If you eat it and you're fine, it's edible.
If it smells really bad, it's probably not best to eat it. That's what I usually get, you know. Just putting that out there. Smells bad, probably don't eat it.
A most reliable method indeed.
Like durian is really bad for you because it smells bad, so don't eat it.
All right, here I go.
Tuve moves towards the table. The holograms pull out a chair for her, then push it back in as she sits down. The cutlery has already been placed where it is easily accessible. I don't know why, but this is reminding me a lot of like the Phantom Train from Final Fantasy VI. Just gonna put that out there. What remarkable service. All you've got to worry about is eating.
A delicious meal for you.
All right, here goes nothing.
It's delicious! HP MP restored.
It's absolutely incredible. It's like I've died and gone to heaven.
Some good wieners.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. Don't let it get cold.
Everyone, come here and try some.
Wouldn't it be nice to have like bready and crust here for this event as well, right? Just specifically for this part. We all sit down somewhat hesitantly and dig into a satisfying meal.
Was it delicious?
Yes, it was.
Did you find the meal satisfactory?
Very much so.
I hope this is not the last meal that we serve you.
It's part of the theming, that's all.
Do come again.
It's sad because it's afraid it's not going to get to cook for anybody else. That's fantastic.
Promise?
Sure. I promise.
Then again, maybe it did serve them ratatouille.
Wonderful.
Sizzly goes back to the kitchen and starts to clean up. The other holograms join Sizzly and help. Seems like things are back to normal.
Yes. But connect me to the emitter anyway. Just to be safe.
Will do.
Elig connects Alfred's system to Sizzle's hologram emitter.
The issue is resolved, along with some minor bugs. Sizzly and the lower tier holograms should no longer pose a threat, dear passengers.
I wonder what made Sizzly calm down so quickly. It was like flipping a switch.
So the key to getting all of these high-tier holograms in order is to make them do the tasks that they were assigned. That's what I'm gathering from this.
Task helped.
It's like its inner desire was fulfilled.
Access authority has been partially restored as well, dear passengers. Rebooting Sizzly uncovered some new information. Some of my authorization privileges were transferred to the high-tier holograms, although I cannot recall the reason for doing so. As more high-tier holograms are restored to normal, more of my authorization privileges will be recovered, as will my memories.
How convenient. That is definitely not cliche ever in any piece of anime or video game or anything, right? Slowly unlocking the memories. Bravely Default, I'm looking at you.
To restore the high-tier holograms, they must re-engage in their intended purpose, as you've done with Sizzly.
So, in other words, if we allow the high-tier holograms to do what they were meant to do, thereby disarming them, you'll be able to heal them, regain your authorization privileges, and regain your memory?
That is correct. A well-stated summary, dear passenger.
And again, awfully convenient.
This is fun! It's like playing through a video game story.
Did I not just say that?
There is one more problem, however.
Huh? What is it?
There's always a catch.
If we do not alter the Utopia's existing course, it will be caught in a strong current in a few days' time.
And right into an iceberg.
That current leads to a whirlpool known as the ship graveyard.
The ship graveyard, which is inhabited by a kraken.
Yikes. How do we change the ship's course?
I can make the alterations once I have full authorization restored.
Okay, we'll do what we can.
So we've got our quest laid out before us then, right? We've got to go and find the 4 remaining high-tier holograms, and then reestablish a connection, and then be able to steer to safety.
I also have
But we're on time limit.
for you all, dear passengers. Why did you come here?
For a vacation, of course. Just told not to investigate the power source.
I see. In order to investigate the power source of the Utopia, I must access the energy source data. Unfortunately, I currently lack sufficient clearance to do so.
But isn't Alfred supposed to be like the administrator?
Once I have regained full authorization, I will be able to access that information. I will also be able to control the Utopia and change course before we are swept into the current.
I wonder, maybe it's just like stringing us along? That'd be an interesting plot twist.
A nice and clear goal. I like it. Let's commence Operation Enlightenment.
The
Too long.
closest high-tier hologram from our current location is Fixy.
Fixy. Its role must be to bonk passengers on the head with a wrench.
Pointing any fingers? Possibly! In what world would it do that? It's a hologram responsible for maintenance.
In that case,
Yes, I'll take charge. Since it involves maintenance, I'm the right person for the job.
good. That feels reassuring. Let's go.
It was definitely a shot fired, is all I'm saying, okay? We know you're referencing
I
Senti.
don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Fixie needs a hug.
Not exactly what I was expecting. In these types of cases, there's usually something broken that needs to be repaired.
It seems like Fixie's emotions need to be repaired.
Commencing approach. Alec, watch my back.
Okay, I'll suck in the lower tier holograms with my magnificent BFG, so you can make contact with Fixie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Got it.
Alec begins battling with the rest of the holograms, giving Senti an opening to approach Fixie.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Senti.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
It's so pathetic.
Do you want to learn some skills? I can help you.
If I had fixed it, everyone might have been okay. There would have been warm water, and the heating would have worked properly. no one would have had to suffer.
Do you feel your lack of skills made everyone unhappy?
The pipes froze suddenly. The pipes got hot suddenly. Fixy doesn't know why. The floor started shaking. The exhaust fan stopped working. Fixy didn't learn anything. Fixy didn't learn why everything went wrong. It's Fixy's fault. Everyone was unhappy because of Fixy. Everyone trusted Fixy, but Fixy couldn't do anything.
Fixy definitely needs a little self-esteem boost.
Fixy betrayed their trust. Fixy.
And some sort of reassurance, right?
Stop whining, will you?
Huh?
It's always tragic when mishaps occur due to personal mistakes. But instead of wasting time bellyaching, you should try to learn and increase your skill set.
Yep. Learn from your mistakes. Try and try again.
That way, when the same situation occurs again, you'll be able to fix it instead of standing here sucking your thumb.
You're a big baby.
Everyone gets a one-time excuse for a pity party when something goes wrong. But if it happens again, and you aren't able to fix it again, that's laziness, pure and simple. That means you're stagnating.
Dude, Senti is striking a chord with me right now. Just gonna put that out there.
We can't rest on our laurels. Even a small step forward counts. We must always grow as people. Only then can we repay other people for being kind enough to trust us. We must master every skill we possibly can, so that others can have peace of mind. So they feel free to go wherever they please without worry or concern. That's something which they've entrusted us with, and we can't let them down.
She's giving a life lesson to a hologram.
That's a morale boost in my opinion. It's a good old slap of wake up. It's a wake up a call of reality slapping you in the face. As to be expected from Litter's protege.
But Fixy has no way to learn new skills. Without a software update, evolution is impossible.
Wow, how pragmatic.
Indeed.
Don't worry, I'll impart all my knowledge to you. I'll show you all the latest technology that the Ark has to offer.
You're going to teach Fixy skills? You're going to help Fixy?
You bet I am. Your crash course starts now.
And what an instructor. Sheesh. 2 hours later.
No, not like that. Use your hands for that, not the electric drill. We mustn't rely on machines for everything.
Okay.
No, that's not it. You can't just rely on brute force.
Okay.
As Fixy gets a personal lesson from Senti, even the lower tier holograms gather around and watch, transfixed. Another 2 hours later.
We've still got a long way to go. You need to memorize the revised edition of welding reactions.
Welding?
Okay.
After that, I want you to read this dissertation on stress and weight distribution for various materials.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is Fixy speaking differently?
Yup, it's eager. Not only is it picking up knowledge, but it's adopting Senti's way of speaking. Impressive. Another 2 hours later.
Phew, that should do it. How do you feel?
I'll build everything you need.
6 hours to become a master craftsman.
Saw teeth, entire buildings, you name it. I can make it for you, and fast.
I like the confidence.
This isn't Fixy. This is Senti 2.0.
Should we connect to its emitter, Mr. Alfred?
I already conducted the necessary repairs while it was learning new skills. I did not encounter any resistance.
That's sufficient.
So was all that waiting we just did a waste of time?
Not necessarily, dear passengers. I wanted to help it rid itself of guilt.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we move on?
Okay, I wonder who the next one's gonna be. Having now figured out the trick to dealing with the high-tier holograms, we quickly get to work. Our next target is the safety hologram, Detailee.
I believed I prepared a comprehensive safety manual for every situation. However, when unexpected situations started popping up, the manual proved useless. I could keep a handle on things when it was safe, but in dangerous situations, I was no help at all.
Then how about this? A multi-purpose hook shot.
Hook shot?
This barrel fires a hook with a wire attached to it, which then sticks to any surface. It's perfect for a quick escape when you're in a jam.
How's that gonna solve any problem?
Once you've fired it and it's attached to a wall or a ceiling, does the wire retract?
Huh? No, why would it do that?
How else would you be able to pull yourself up?
Oh, good point. Maybe it could slow down your fall as you rappel down a wall?
How much weight can it sustain?
About 44 pounds.
It's useless.
How would that slow you down in the slightest?
Then it could be used to flip switches that are far away.
That's a reference.
Do you have anything else?
Of course. Check this out. A pair of skis which attach to your stomach. Great for sliding down snowy areas quickly.
You're supposed to connect those to your stomach?
Yep.
How are you supposed to brake?
Lowering your head will slow down your speed.
What?
That breaks your neck. How about turning?
If you twist your waist like this... Hold on! I just had a brilliant idea! You put these on your feet instead! That way, pressing your feet acts as a brake, and you can steer freely!
Dude, I'm at a loss of words.
Then they're no different from ordinary skis.
Right?
Oh, darn it. Just when you think you've invented something, turns out it already exists.
Anything else?
I do, but why do you want to keep seeing more?
She's giving Detailee ideas.
Because you envision impossible scenarios and then conjure up ways to resolve them. This has made me realize that I simply need to make a manual which addresses every possible situation, no matter how absurd.
I mean, that'll keep you busy for a good while.
Show me more of these absurd inventions of yours.
Sure.
Tuve continues to show her inventions while Pepper keeps questioning their practicality. It's almost like they were made for this. All the while, Detailee watches and nods with satisfaction.
That's enough. Fortunately, I can now create safety manuals which address even the most utterly ridiculous situations. Please, continue to make more absurd inventions in the future.
Sure thing.
Detailee, system stabilized. Well, that one was easy. You just had to have a couple, well, at least one buffoon and then one person to question their moronic ideas, I guess. Okay, next up is the merchant hologram Celsi.
Out of stock. Couldn't provide what was wanted.
Of course, Jan is going to be the person to take care of Celsi, right?
Running out of goods is the merchant's greatest shame. All I want is to provide goods.
I like you. You've got the heart of a true merchant. Want to do business together? I brought all sorts of supplies with me on this excursion. I'll supply the goods, and you sell them.
Hey, now that's a deal.
All you need to do is cover the original cost, plus 10% of the profits.
The markup.
5%.
8%.
The haggle.
6%.
7%. I can't go any lower than that.
Deal.
Deal.
Problem solved.
Is this where we buy the items? Yep, we've got quite a selection for you.
Genuine product with no middleman. Limited time offer. You won't be able to get these anywhere after this season.
Could I have a towel?
Here you are. That'll be 200,000 credits.
For a towel?
200,000? Why so expensive?
Because it's young.
Look at the pattern. Its unique stitching is only found on this ship.
Okay, but still. Come on, Peppa, be a team player. Ugh,
She's just trying to swindle you.
fine. Hand it over.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
That expression.
Give me 1 bag of potato chips.
Here you go. 30,000 credits, please.
This is seaside robbery. Seaside?
Get me the manager.
Rappy, this is part of the mission.
Fine, I'll take it.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
I don't know why you even have men's underwear, but I'll take a pair.
That will be 500,000 credits.
500,000 for a single pair of underwear? That's outrageous.
Take it or leave it. It's a limited edition item, so if you want to miss out, feel free.
I mean, if it was women's,
If you'd rather wear stinky underwear, that's your choice.
you could always wash them. Fine, I'll take it, but it's not because my underwear smells.
Much appreciated, rookie.
This is seaside robbery.
I should have realized this was gonna be bad when it agreed to Jan taking 7% of the profits.
Well, Salesy, how are you feeling?
I'm satisfied. This feels like a dream. I'm selling goods and earning money. I'm so happy!
You and me both.
You both make a great team.
Do you know what a merchant's dream is, Rappy? It's to buy cheap and sell high.
That's right. Nothing beats a good profit margin.
I'm liking you more and more, Salesy.
I got a feeling she's going to take up full-time residence here on the Utopia.
More people for a ride.
You bet.
Only after we are bled dry by 2 shameless merchants operating under the guise of fixing the hologram, the Celsi returns normal.
Oh man, I got taken the cleaners.
We all did. By the way, is this like Mary Bay Goddess's hat or something back here?
Glitter's gonna
Baby.
kill me, spending all my money like that.
Don't worry. I'll return everyone's money. Minus the market price of the goods, that is. Huh? Really? You didn't actually think I'd run off with all that money, did you?
A little.
I would totally suspect it. I wonder what the reasoning is behind actually wanting to return our money to us. She's not doing this out of the goodness of her heart, okay?
It may not seem like it to you, but I don't cheat people. Any merchant worth their salt shouldn't be greedy. All they need is to make a fair profit, nothing exorbitant. At least, that's how it should be.
That's not how it is, though.
Anyway, we're all done here, so that leaves only one, yeah?
Correct, dear passengers.
Let's finish this.
Mr. Alfred, have most of your memories returned now?
Much has been recovered, yes.
Voice sounds a little bit different.
I see. I hope you regain the rest of them soon.
As do I.
There's something sinister afoot. Utopia ship bedroom. Just gonna put it out there right now. Alfred is totally playing us.
The last high-tier hologram is NIKKE. It is the maid responsible for tending to the bedding and ensuring a welcoming atmosphere on the ship. The bedrooms are its designated area.
Oh, I've seen it. Sleeping on sofa. It talked to me.
That would make sense.
Yes, that is very likely, dear passengers. Its primary function is to ensure passengers sleep comfortably. Since it is unable to provide that service, it is likely waiting in the bedrooms for passengers.
Sofa uncomfortable. Couldn't sleep. You're supposed to sleep on the bed. Prefer sofa.
It is Freema after all.
Is Miss Meaty alone? There doesn't seem to be any lower tier holograms around.
Yes, too many holograms would disturb passengers' sleep.
I mean, that makes sense.
NIKKE is quite unique in this regard. In some ways, it has the most important role on the Utopia.
I see.
I go sleep?
You go sleep.
If you would, please and thank you.
I'm sleep expert.
Freema languidly saunters over and lays down on the sofa. Needy approaches Freema and stands beside her, whereupon she stares silently at her.
Yeesh, it's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
As expected. Uncomfortable. Can't do it.
Having trouble falling asleep?
Yes.
If it's not a disturbance, may I help?
She's totally faking right now. She could fall asleep.
Okay.
Certainly.
Needy proceeds to move quickly but calmly. It turns on soft music and lights an aromatic candle. It brings over a warm comforter and dims the lights, bathing the room in a lambent glow. The atmosphere is infinitely more peaceful than it was before. Even I feel relaxed just being there.
Comfortable.
Is there anything you would like to confide to me?
Confide?
It could be anything. Something you regret, or a memory of something that you cherish.
Is it also a therapist?
Whatever you wish to say, I'll listen.
This hologram's speech patterns are completely different from the others.
That is because the nature of its job is different, dear passengers.
Nothing to say.
Is there anything you regret?
Not saying.
Try speaking calmly, without any emotion. As if it's someone else's story. It will help you sleep better.
Whoa! Holy smokes!
Before... hard life.
And yet, you're still here. That's very impressive.
But... life too hard. Many people hurt.
That's unfortunate.
When I try, things go wrong. Try harder, only worse.
There are times when things just don't work out.
Friends tell me, stay still, don't do anything. So I don't.
So is this legit though? Like, does she actually just feel like she messes up everything she does?
I just sleep.
And makes it harder for everybody else around her, so that's her reasoning for wanting to sleep?
Don't hurt anyone. No one hurt me. Satisfied.
Sleeping is best.
If that's something that's known, then I definitely did not know. Frima drifts off. Amongst the tranquility, only Frima's breathing can be heard. Edie turns off all the lights and watches Frima sleep for a while.
Sleep well.
So this hologram's purpose is to make people feel at ease and peaceful, right?
Mr. Alfred. NIKKE appears to be functioning properly to me.
That it is, dear passengers.
Does that mean you've fully regained your memories? And your authorization?
I have, but not all of them.
Should I ask it, Alec?
No, I'll ask. Mr. Alfred? The Utopia is more than a luxury cruise ship, isn't it?
It has to be.
The Utopia was a ship meant to help its passengers sail into the next life.
Dude, it's straight out the Phantom Train from Final Fantasy VI. It's a freaking... It's to the afterlife. Are you kidding me?
Isn't that right?
It's a transport vessel to the afterlife? Holy shit!
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion.
Okay.
At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
So almost like an arc, essentially, to the after... Well, not to the afterlife, I guess, but... Just like at the amusement park.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
The Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia.
So that's the reasoning for its name, I guess, right? It was just the perfect place to go to live out the rest of your days without fear of a Rapture attack. With them not being on the water.
But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
And when they flipped the switch, that's what reactivated it?
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents, no matter what. Provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear.
That's an incredibly large undertaking. Even though I know it is AI at the same time, and that's a lot. A lot.
But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal.
So this is the reasoning for all of the dilemmas that each and every single one of these iterations of Alfred, or pieces of Alfred, that's why they were faced with these dilemmas, right? That this is the reasoning. Like, this is all of his guilt.
Many of the facilities broke down. Due to a lack of safety testing, accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired.
Is it possible that Alfred was just spread too thin?
When they met their end, it was with fear. And that's my fault.
But that is a horrible way to go, too. So you can definitely see how this would be something that torments someone's soul.
I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory. I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep.
You let everyone down, right?
I cursed the one who made me.
But they also didn't make Alfred feel like it was his fault.
Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes, carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain.
And here I was thinking it was something going to be like sinister, or he was going to turn on us or something, but realistically, regaining his memories is also equally regaining his torment.
I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect you a heck ton, enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell. It must have been so hard.
Incredible. Really.
Everybody showing the sympathy, right? You did well.
Thank you, dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now, but there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier.
Is this related to Dorothy?
Or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
That is definitely Pina.
There was a NIKKE aboard the Utopia as well.
That's Pina!
She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's.
Dude, there's no way that she's been converted to a hologram, right? Like, she's gotta still have her body.
She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief, and eventually... I didn't want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
Dude, Dorothy is not gonna want to leave.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
Its memories living on through the nymph?
Are some of
Possibly?
your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident, so I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
Alfred slowly looks at each one of us.
The ship has already served its purpose, but it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off. The one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
Dude, Dorothy is not gonna have that. We begin moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. How does a hologram manifest entirely on its own?
It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then does that mean...
She's a ghost?
No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
I can see it. I mean, it's probable.
Is that possible?
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. You seem adamantly opposed to the supernatural.
Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that. Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I don't know. I'd have to agree with her is all I'm saying.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
A little bit.
You see? That's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us.
I'd say that's a fact.
Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another. Anyway.
So she's saying that she's not ruling out supernatural?
What's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Maya? That's not Pina.
Look, Pina, the ocean is sparkling. I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true.
So just because this is a mass-produced NIKKE of the same model as Pina, I'm guessing Dorothy is fixated on it, thinking that it is Pina, right?
I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
Not realizing that it's actually a hologram of Maya. Dorothy looks at the face of the mass-produced model NIKKE, who gives a faint smile in return.
Pina, let's never part again, ever.
See, I told you she's not going to want to leave.
Let's always stay together. Right here. In paradise.
In paradise! Dude. Holy crap, this is getting good. With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and Rappy with a subtle clink. This is a great image, though, right? Is this not a great image? I feel like this has to be the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and get that thumbnail screen grab right there, and let's continue on.
Is this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations.
Dorothy.
Drink your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina.
I don't like tea. Beside Dorothy, the hologram of Maya, a mass-produced NIKKE, sits smiling at her.
There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later.
Dorothy drinks her tea with an air of elegance. Rappy also takes a sip, keeping her eyes glued on Dorothy. As for me, I'm unable to take my eyes off my teammates in the distance.
Your Grace.
Yes?
Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else?
I prefer black coffee. Or stiff drink. Oh no, I was just enjoying the aroma and wondering how the heck we're gonna get you off of the ship and bring you back to reality and tell you that this is not who you think it is.
Huh, were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea.
While bringing the tea to my lips, I look at my fallen squad mates in my periphery. They're all breathing. It seemed fine from the outside. None of them appear to have been fatally injured.
Your Grace.
Yes?
I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present.
Okay. Sorry about that. It all happened in an instant. Like, is she commandeering this? Is she, like, knocking out everybody with, like, sleepy tea? We found Dorothy together with Maya's hologram. We approached her and tried to explain, hoping to retrieve Maya.
You're saying you want to take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
She's gone full-on boss mode.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more...
I was wondering, like, was I missing something?
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now.
Yep, that's Dorothy.
Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Alec, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
Dorothy smiles while locking eyes with Maya's hologram.
We may be in serious trouble.
Yeah, she's locked in, dude. There's no snapping her out of the spell.
Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Dorothy seems to barely move, but Jan is sent flying through the air before slamming to the ground.
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Dorothy, that's not what...
Dude, she is so broken. Pepper crumples to the ground.
I don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
I'll get close and grab her legs.
I'll slide in and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
I hold arms.
Okay, while you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
Senti, Tuve, Frima, and Elig all collapse to the ground.
You guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here.
Dude, she's like the metal. You will be smite to the ground.
Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also...
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Yeah. We've been wanting to relax for a moment, but didn't have any tea.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Then have a
Please don't hurt me.
I'm glad I came here. To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form.
Is she choosing not to acknowledge that she died?
I'm so glad that she came to see me.
Dorothy, what kind of person was Pina?
Pina. She was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was so strong.
She's got her built up so much in her mind.
Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today.
Because she refused to acknowledge that loss of Pina, right? She envisioned Pina as the strength that she needed when she didn't give herself the credit. She didn't want to believe that these were her choices. She wanted to credit Pina and her friendship, her meaningfulness to allowing her to survive, right? She didn't want to give herself the credit. That's the pain that she experienced through the loss of Pina. And if you want to learn more about that, then I would highly encourage you to not be playing this and to go and play Overzone first.
She helped me remain a goddess of victory.
Oh, dude. Man, I love this game. I love this game so damn much.
Goddess of victory.
Oh, dude. These friggin' words, man. The greatest lie.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Just as you have Fredhood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
What?
Rappy, stop.
The person beside you is Maya, the NIKKE who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram.
She does not want to hear anything other than the truth that she has formed for herself.
I don't know what kind of NIKKE Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely.
Dorothy stares long and hard at the hologram of Maya.
Is it Pina? Be honest.
Dorothy slams the table.
If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
But Rappy, you are literally destroying the illusion that she has built. She's going to have a mental breakdown.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth.
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy crashes into the deck of the Utopia. The wooden boards around her shatter. Rappy struggles to her feet. Dorothy walks slowly toward her.
No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina, 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 Pina!
Dude, she is looking for it.
Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped illusions, and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
Oh, shots fired.
How dare you!
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy also gets up and lunges at Dorothy. They collide into each other and fall into the pool. We got a battle on our hands, which is shallow and only knee-high. Both of them are unarmed, so they resort to their fists. The good old-fashioned beatdown.
Acting so smart and sophisticated. When you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
Dude, the fisticuffs are out.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on.
Stop acting like you know everything.
This is a really great image, and I know I'm making jokes, but like this is very emotion filled, right? Like, and she's not wrong. Like she literally got to say goodbye to Rappy, or well, Rappy did to Red Hood. You know what I meant? And then like Dorothy is jealous of that, right? Because she's like, I never got to say goodbye to Pina. Stop breaking my illusion. Let me revel in what I have conjured for myself.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
But if Rappy's not acting like Red Hood right now, then she never has. This is straight Red Hood mentality.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
Rappy and Dorothy keep trading blows. I can't find a proper opening to intervene. I've never seen things get this heated between them. This is bad.
No, it's not.
Ella, I thought you might have been killed.
No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed.
I think you're right.
Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Amidst the barrage of blows and groans, Maya's hologram walks forward slowly, smiling all the while. Eventually, she stops in front of Dorothy. Rappy, who was about to throw a punch, hesitates. At the moment, Dorothy's punch goes through Maya's hologram. That's the sudden realization she needed. And lands squarely on Rappy's jaw. Rappy falls to her knees. Dorothy looks down at her coldly. I rush forward. No! I launch myself forward and wrap my arms around Dorothy's waist.
Let go!
Stop this! What are you doing?
I said let go! Unlike the other NIKKEs, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me.
I'm wrapped around your waist and I am not letting go.
Such strength!
Superhuman?
You liar.
Rappy shakes her head and regains focus. She glares up at Dorothy, who is towering over her.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina.
She didn't want to believe it, though. Rappy stands up and spits. Wad of saliva mixed with blood hits the ground.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch.
So I told you. That was the indication.
Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
Did she want to go to the afterlife? Did she want to pass aboard the Utopia?
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living NIKKE. But even so,
I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together.
Stuff she never got to do with Pina.
That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? She knew, and it was comforting enough to know that it was somebody that was similar enough that she was just willing to believe it, and that was her way of making amends, or... No, I wouldn't even say making amends, but just her way of living out the dreams that she had, the things she wanted to do and experience with Pina.
Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments?
It's nothing, but I mean, when you're determined to get lost in that fantasy, that's when it becomes a problem, right?
I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories.
I think people don't realize how whenever they're disillusioned, sometimes it becomes a little bit harder to tell the difference between what's real and what is fantasy, right? And I know obviously they are on a time limit here to redirect the ship from, you know, going into the whirlpool and all that, but I don't know if Dorothy quite understands that or wants to accept that.
Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
She keeps saying for a while, but again, I don't really know if she quite understands that how for a while can very easily spiral into for eternity.
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
Yes, more than you can imagine. I have no one, nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. But that's why I'm so lonely.
Holy hell, dude. Somebody needs to hug her. And that's why she's built up so many walls around herself too, right? She's afraid to be hurt further.
You couldn't possibly understand. You were able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Don't speak before you know. Rappy has lost people, okay? Rappy has lost a lot of people.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
That is compassion.
I don't need it.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
We're both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
Yeah? And she doesn't mean Red Hood. I think she's probably referring to Sarah.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
I mean, I'd pay to see it.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
With all the gems I have left.
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path.
Dude, what a great positive mindset.
If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
Dude, Rappy Red Hood. Fantastic. This is the evolution we need. Is that the Kraken?
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current.
Right.
We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Eleg is already standing before Maya's hologram. The muzzle of the BFG pointed straight at it. The hologram is smiling.
Wait!
She wants to say at least one last goodbye, even though it isn't Pina. Dude, this scene though, whoa!
Eleg, we don't have any more time.
This is looking pretty bad though, I gotta say, because you can obviously see the silhouette over here, right? Of Maya. And I can only imagine how Dorothy's going to intervene in the scene.
Right.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. I'm not ready.
Eleg,
She can't bring herself to do it. Eleg meekly lowers the BFG.
I can't do it.
Eleg!
I'm sorry.
I rush over to Eleg and take the BFG from here. Or from her. I look at Maya's hologram. It is still smiling. Alfred?
Yes.
What is the safest place aboard the ship? Somewhere safe, even from whirlpools.
Commander.
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety, be it passengers.
Doesn't matter. It will work out, because everyone here is capable and strong. I look at Maya's smiling hologram. I can't do it either. I don't think any of us will be able to.
Mr. Commander.
I wonder, are they not bringing themselves to do it in order to indirectly or kind of somewhat force Dorothy's own hand to take action? To make her have that sense of fulfillment or conclusion? Let's get some rest. This is going to be a rough journey. I sit on the floor. The Utopia starts to shake more violently.
Dorothy. All of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. Take my hand, one that's living, and get up.
That throwback to Overzone, dude?
Yes. That's right.
Dorothy approaches me. She holds her hand out.
Give me the weapon.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm the only one who can do it.
I hand over the BFG to Dorothy. Dorothy holds the BFG and stands before the hologram.
Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Dorothy looks at Pina.
Pina,
Pina only responds with a smile.
I've been living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger. If only I hadn't given up on you. Would things have turned out differently?
You'll never know.
I haven't been able to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the desire for revenge is all-consuming.
That music in the background, man.
If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a rapture or a lost NIKKE. And not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted. But I have no regrets, because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina. I always will. Farewell.
Oh, dude. The ghost.
My precious wings.
Oh, dude. Holy shit, that hurts. Pina disappears. And so does Maya. Dorothy found her closure, and it's okay to hurt and to feel remorse and to mourn the dead. That's okay to feel like that. And she says that it made her ugly and twisted, but like this moment alone is growth enough for Dorothy. Her willingness to be able to part and to say farewell to Pina. That's more growth than we've seen for her recently, right? In all this time. Since Overzone happened.
All authorization has been restored.
She's a fantastic character. Very well written.
Ship now, dear passengers.
This is incredibly bittersweet.
Abnormality detected in power source. It's a rapture. A massive one.
What?
The rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
So it all comes down to a rapture. Yet again.
As always. Rapid.
Yes, everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes?
can you go?
Let's go. I need an outlet. Bad.
She's got to take out some frustrations, okay?
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
Let's go. Deck of the Utopia. The once calm ocean is now churning. Before us, a massive raptor reveals itself and stares upon the ship. Kraken!
huge. The core must be massive as well.
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg.
On it.
Let's go.
It's go time, man. After taking down the Kraken, Dorothy doesn't come out of the room. Utopia safely changes direction and veers towards safe waters. After salvaging the Kraken and investigating the body, Eleg quickly calls me and Rappy over.
Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopias. For some reason I can't explain, the Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core, had become drastically overpowered.
What do you mean by overpowered?
Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow.
Why is that a bad thing? Isn't more energy a good thing?
That's not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons.
Sounds great to me.
The moment you attempted to lift that much weight, your bones would break and your muscles would tear. In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body.
Like going plus ultra. Yep.
But this Kraken
Gotcha.
didn't have that.
Otherwise you'll blow your body apart.
Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet. That's how the holograms on the Utopia ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse.
Okay, that makes sense now, I get
If
it.
this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different. But it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals.
So this Kraken was unable to contain its own power and went about indiscriminately expelling the excess energy?
That's right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted. Maybe I'm overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark, and how much time it has left?
I was literally thinking this exact same thing as soon as she was talking about it. I was like, what about the Ark? Because, you know, the Ark's power source? I thought dwelling on hypotheticals wasn't good.
Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment. Anyway, the Utopia is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark.
I still feel like that's worth investigating. Good. That's a relief. Now, the only question is, what we're going to do with the ship.
Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
Alright, let's go. Hello? As we walk down the hallway, a loud banging on the door can be heard.
Hey, what are you doing in there? I said come out!
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
How are you not pissed off about this?
No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
Oh, they're trying to get Dorothy out of the room.
You say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy.
Revenge.
If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right.
Oh, thanks for the tip. Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
Let her sort out her feelings. That's all that you guys need to give her some space, man.
Oh, hey guys. Yon wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to meet up here.
Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
Actually, you guys weren't conscious enough to see it.
You're right, I didn't. That's because I used my words.
And your fists.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out.
Dorothy's probably going through a lot right now, so maybe we can do this later. Or not.
Said, come out!
The door opens. Dorothy stands behind it and stares at Jan.
Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship. And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
Dorothy turns around and walks into the room. We follow behind with no small amount of confusion. Inside, there are chairs and teacups prepared for each one of us. I have a hard time believing that this is going to be genuine and that it's actually her trying to make friends with the living. Dorothy sits with a dignified air and looks at us. And if she is doing this genuinely, she has other plans in mind. This is not meant as a well statement. Okay, there's ulterior motives here at play. Is all I'm saying.
What is this?
Drink.
Or is it more knockout tea? That's what it is. It's definitely knockout tea. Not knockout fist, knockout tea. Dorothy sips her tea. Everyone hesitantly takes a seat and sips the tea.
Oh, this.
Do you like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology? Wow. The aroma is really nice.
That's why you drink it while it's hot.
I've never smelled anything like it.
Good. Better with cream.
I wonder what plant this is. As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess.
I'm not expecting much, but go ahead.
Is it a red-horned deer mushroom?
Those are poisonous, and they're not even plants.
This is magnolia. Where did you get this?
You're familiar with magnolia?
Of course I am. And this is no imitation. This is the real thing. You can't buy this stuff. Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once.
Well, I mean, that's completely in character.
Fine. Give me another cup.
You two are like a pair of kids fighting.
All's well ends well. After the minor imbroglio, I don't know, imbroglio, everyone except Dorothy meets in the control room. Alfred speaks in its usual cheerful tone.
Once it reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers.
What?
Thanks to Eleg's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired.
But they can be upgraded, right? There must be a way.
It is fine, dear passengers. Once the passengers were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer. But you must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts. and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who are aboard this vessel.
Essentially want to make it like a monument or, you know, like a grave site, essentially, right?
Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer, dear passengers.
This has been a really good story.
Delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia. The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest. On this paradise at sea.
Woohoo! Let's boogie!
Oh yeah, it's party time! Let's cut loose and have some fun!
I'm going to the pool first! Oh, let's go together! Should I bring some alcohol?
Yes!
Absolutely not.
Pepper, don't be a Downey Dunstan.
I'll fully map out the cruise's structure.
I mean a Debbie Downer.
With plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
Sleep on cruise. Wish fulfilled. Let's go, Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
Are we gonna get a special cutscene for this? 'Cause that'd be freaking cool. We definitely deserve a special cutscene, is all I'm saying. Okay. Let's go enjoy.
We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts and bless the lives of those still living.
I knew it! Poor Dorothy, man. But what a great story arc for her. Good God. That outfit, though, man. I like boom and shock, baby. Let's go. Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay, Jan. Holy smokes, dude. Good God, holy. What? I'm not gonna be allowed to show this. I don't even know. Holy smokes. That was wild. The drone. Dude, these animators are like, they're just having a ball. Bravo, bravo. That is the most gentlemanly cutscene that I've seen thus far, okay, that's all I'm saying. Holy smokes, man. Happy summer. There it is. Boom. The ghost. That is going to do it for our playthrough of Story Event, or Event Story 2, Boom the Ghost. And that was a fantastic way to end it with that cutscene. Obviously, we do still have the hard mode bonus scene at the end of hard mode, which we will experience next week. So again, if you guys want to see my reaction to that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what your own thoughts are for Boom the Ghost down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that cutscene. I know I did. And let me know if you guys were lucky on your pulls for either Dorothy, Serendipity, or Eleg, Boom, and Shock, right? Because hopefully everybody's had better luck than I have. I am completely tapped on gems. I'm literally down to like 50 gems after spending for the extra passes in order to be able to complete this event in the single sitting that I have always done for all of these videos. You guys are blowing it up over on Blah Blah Link, and I absolutely love it, so thank you guys very much for the support. I really appreciate it. This was a fantastic summer event. I did not expect to see the story go the route that it did, and I am very happy that it did, because this was packed full of fantastic still images, great scenes, some comedy, which I absolutely love, and some serious undertones, some callbacks to past fan favorite events, great music, just all in all, one of the better events that we've gotten in the game. And then the actual map, the Utopia, is really fun to explore. We've got a great mini game, just so much within this event that I absolutely love. And dude, the NIKKE team has just been knocking it out of the park. I really can't wait to see what's next, and to see which units are going to be introduced next, because I don't know if anything's going to... I'm going to bite my tongue on that one. I know something's going to top what we have now, but these are fantastic. And again, hopefully, if you guys haven't decided to pull and you guys are just saving, then we'll have to wait and see what comes next. But if you are going to opt for pulling for these characters, I wish you the best of luck. Just be forewarned that the rates are very punishing when it comes to a limited time pilgrim unit, so you may want to utilize your gold vouchers. Just gonna put that out there. But anywho, that is gonna do for this one. Again, I would very much appreciate it if you guys give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.